Welcome to my channel once again. In this video, let us quickly have a little discussion about Interlink Airdrop. As the name implies, I have been seeing this airdrop on various medias recently, and I say let me talk about it after I have done several researches about the airdrop. Okay, as you can see, as the countries are rotating there, this airdrop is common in several countries, including France, Brazil, Canada, Russia, Germany, Nigeria, and so on. So if you are irrespective of your country, you can participate in this airdrop, as you can see there. And how to mine the airdrop is simple. When you open it, or I'm going to drop the link for you at the description of this video. When you click on it, it will take you to the home here, as you can see. It will take you to the home interface of the airdrop. The next thing you are going to do is to click on mine, and after clicking on mine, it will just start mining. Okay, as you can see, I am on the mining interface right now, and so far so good. I have about 80 ITLG because the mining tokens, it is called ITNJ. Now let us check to know the latest update about the airdrop, including the withdrawal update, people that back up the project, as well as what is currently going on now. All you need to do is to watch the video till the end. Okay. Alright guys, the first thing I did was to go to Twitter and search about the airdrop, because one thing about airdrops is that if you go and search about them on Twitter, you will easily see whether the airdrop is legit or not, because people will seriously drop their legit opinion about the airdrop. So when I searched about it, the first thing that came up was the fact that they say the airdrop is backed up by Google, that they have even raised about 20 million. Okay, they said 20 million USDT with Google as top investor. You understand? So I have to confirm the authenticity of this, though, with no doubt. If Google is really among the people that back up this project, then it is worth mining. But however, what if it is a bait that they are using to trap people in? That is why I did research on Google, on ChatGPT, so that I will know. And they say claims of Google backing. A promotional post on Binance Square mentions backed by top capitals such as Google, Binance Labs, Tron Chain, with cumulative investment exceeding 150 million USD. Another Facebook group post similarly claims. They say they had a 20 million backing by Google and other huge companies. User skepticism. They say they had a 20 million backing by Google and other huge companies, but I cannot find any info on that online. Okay. Some say there are liars, that there's no much information about that. Okay, and there's lack of official credibility. So I think you understand. However, from the way the airdrop is going on, we have seen certain updates about them that I think it is worth evolving in. Okay, so one thing about airdrop is that most airdrops normally ask for turn transaction or things like that. So we would like to go for the airdrop that will not ask us to perform too much task, as well as will not ask us to donate anything, okay, such as turn, because we're not interested in any airdrop that will make us to be paying, and at the end of the day, there might happen to be dust. That is why we're doing this research. Well, if we go to the Interlink airdrop right now, what we are doing mainly is to mine the airdrop, okay? So that is what I'm doing, and that is what I want every one of you to be doing. The reason why I even want you to participate in this airdrop is the fact that, most of the airdrop nowadays, we don't know which one will be the great at the end. One may be pretending to be a good airdrop, but at the end of the day, turn out to be another thing. However, the one that you might not even expect to be a good project, just like the way Social Value did then, but they'll turn out to be a good project at the end. That is why I really want you to do your research and go for the one that they are not demanding for anything, as well as they are not asking you for too much referrals, joining their official this and that. I think you get the point now. So the most important thing to do on this airdrop is to complete your KYC verification. And one thing I also like about this airdrop is that the KYC verification doesn't request for your personal information. Okay, so when we are here just now, the first thing it will ask us to do is to click on next. So guys, for their own KYC verification, all you need to do is to record your face. That is all. You doesn't need to do anything. And I think that is one of the things that make me like this airdrop, because their KYC doesn't require you to provide your personal information. And guys, when we come back to the main page of the app and we go to the mining section, okay, as you can see on the mining section, it requires you to complete the mining in every 4 hours. And as you can see, my own is 3 hours left because I started about 1 hour ago. And for every 4 hours, you are going to mine about 20 ITLG, because that is the name of their tokens. Also, when we go to Twitter, there is an update about their roadmap. Okay, we'd like to know much about their roadmap. As you can see up here, the roadmap is going to take place within 5 years, although that is not when the airdrop is going to be listing. Okay, it's just like that is when the airdrop will be completed. Now let us start from year one. Year one, we have launching and improving core products. Okay, that means the launching of the airdrop will be taking place in year one, and the year one have started already because they started in this year. Before this year ending to early next year, or to middle to ending of next year, the airdrop will launch. Also, as you can see other things there, we have Interlink ID, app, chain, and so on. Also, if we scroll down a little bit, you see year 2. From year 2, we have year 3, and so on. So you have to read everything about this and try to understand what the roadmap of the airdrop is talking about. And we'll also be doing our own research to know more about the airdrop and how everything works. I think you get the point. So guys, since this airdrop is a newly launched project, concerning about the listing price, the withdrawal, and the other updates will be coming soon. So all you need to do is to patiently participate in the project, and we'll do any research, because number one, this is still a new project. We don't know the in and out of it yet, and we don't know what they are aiming at. Also, you should be very careful when it comes to any kind of money transaction on this airdrop, as everything is not guaranteed at the moment. As a new airdrop, we are not guarantee you anything here, so you have to be very careful so that we can carry out our investigation about the airdrop yet, so that at the end of everything we'll know if it is worth mining. Okay, and as of moment, you have to keep on maximizing their tokens, and that is what we have for you at the moment. If you find this video interesting, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching.